I worked in a school years ago where we had a group very well known for their organizational system come to teach all the students how to use their organizational system. It was a really intense process, and it worked for some of the students. But one of my advisees, who is a very successful adult, but was struggling at the time, came to me probably about a week to 10 days after they had left, said, "Miss Rowland, I've tried the blank system, and I'm going back to the messy backpack system because it worked for me for the last 16 years, and this one's not working." And I guess that's all by way of illustrating, I repeat, he really turned out just fine, that what we had to do was work to find a system that worked for him. That imposing a system upon someone generally doesn't work. You can pull some techniques from it, you can examine some things that you might not have thought before about organization. You can have a little come to Jesus moment with yourself, however you want to call it, but it tends to not work. And so what I like to do is work with students, and we sort of try things on. We try different techniques to eventually come to what works for them. And they develop their own system, which, when done right, they can use their whole lives. Because as a student, your world is pretty small, what you have to organize. But as an adult, you have to organize your home life, your work life, your community life in a very different way. And so if you've really mastered the way that you need to be organized, you can only be more successful than you could have imagined.